Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. Welcome to Tales of the Exiled Lands. This is a mod collection for Conan Exiles Enhanced. The new big boy update for Conan Exiles, which is basically just them porting it over to Unreal Engine 5. Anyway, the point is, I got a huge mod collection on here for you guys. I've been playing this for a little bit. It's kinda nice. It's got 159 mods right now. Apparently, I may or may not have just forgotten to add one. Let me just go figure out what exactly I forgot to add. Oh no. Okay, so I will need to figure out what I forgot to add. Give me a sec. Okay, so we have domain, we have Kirozar's Paragon leveling, Taskmaster orders, there's Ymir, Thrall break in places, Thrall's dungeon or war dungeon mod thingy, Taskmaster orders, Desolate Lands, Ymir, okay, Dungeon Master tools, okay, SOC, Thor. Hippie. What exactly did I forget? I forgot to add something, but I'm not entirely sure what I forgot to add. Give me a second. I gotta figure out what I forgot to add. Because I have 160. There is one mod that I forgot to add. And I'm not entirely sure which mod that is. Is it this? Okay, come on. There we go. I forgot to add the sleep mod. This has been a part of the collection for a while. I just kind of forgot to add it, apparently. Fair enough, fair enough. Unsure why I forgot to add it, but there we go. We're going back to the collection. Alright, so welcome back to the Radioactive Bin. It's your boy Zerlio Merazul, bringing you basically a guide on how to install the Conan Exiles Enhanced Tales of the Exiled Lands mod collection, which I believe is currently one of the, if not the biggest mod collection on the Steam Workshop right now, as of the making of this video anyway. So, I hope the volume is not too loud, although it might be, so I'm gonna lower it just a little bit, because I do believe it might just be a little too loud in game. Okay, so what you want to do is you first install the game. Alright, now DLC isn't really mandatory, but just know that if you do not have the DLC, some Siptar related mods may not work. So I suggest y'all read. Starting here, everything is basically important, alright? There's the mod list load order. It's pretty much explained how to do what you want to do. See all of this? All of this right here. You will be replacing with where your game is installed. So let's say your game is installed in C drive, alright? That's what you're gonna be putting there. Like this. Okay? Or, for example, if you have your game installed in program files theme, which is what a lot of people do, you know what? Let's just go straight to the content tab. Okay, this is... it's fine. Workshop content, there we go. Okay, I don't have Conan Exiles here, but it's literally the same exact process. These are just mods for other games, but for Conan Exiles you would be looking for 440900, okay? So 440900, and then your mods will be here in folders named like this. And then you would have a pack file in here. Like, for example, twinbar.pack, alright? Now, if you're in program files on Steam, you just do this. You come all the way over here, grab, you know, this. Whoops. Yeah, just grab this, I guess. And then what you do is you come in here and do this. Alright? For every single one of these, this is how it's gonna look. Alright? That's how you make sure you add your mods to the list. Otherwise, you will have to do this in-game, and it's a painful process, which I do not recommend. Please do not do that to yourselves. Now, I'm gonna delete this real quick. Again, over here, this is gonna be updated every single time I add new mods, and I'm gonna do this, well, basically kind of live. Well, not live, but you know what I mean. I've added new mods just now, so I'm gonna do this because I kind of have to. The new mods being the ones that I have mentioned previously, which is SOC mod enhanced, desolate land, you know, all of this, which is below the TOT enhanced, admin, chat, custom, blah. It should work for servers. I just don't know how to make one, so I can't really confirm. I don't know how to make a modded server. That said, if anybody makes a modded server using this mod collection, please do let me know so that I may join, alright? Again, please do read all of this, because it's important. You got some keybind mentions in here, which, yeah. And then you got some guides in here, and you should be reading them, especially the whole SAV UI customization one. Which is basically a Google Doc file, which, honestly, you should be reading this. Because it's extremely annoying to set up at first, and let's just say if you don't do that, the UI is very much annoying. Now, what you also have, let me exit slow-mo. What you also have are a bunch of stuff in here in your inventory tab. Let me make sure I am recording. Okay. And then it's right here, which doesn't seem to... Hello? Is it because I'm on... Yeah, okay. It's because I was in the V thingy. If you press V, you're entering this mode, which is kind of cool and all, but... Anyway. You got Unlock Plus. You got Fashionist in here. There's better trolls. You can mess with that yourselves. You got the EA admin panel, whatever here. There's the open the EAA menu thingy, which you can do by pressing Shift V, if I recall. Yes. I am currently as an admin, so I have access to a lot of stuff, which I suggest you guys do. Especially if you're in single player or co-op, make everybody an admin. Just make sure they don't mess with stuff. Because a lot of stuff can only be accessed by actual admins of servers. Then there's your UI settings for the whole SAV UI thing. Okay. Then you want to go and mess with these settings quite a bit, because otherwise it's not going to look as clean as my UI right now, okay? And then there's a bunch of stuff in the knowledge here. Okay. You got stats, Paragon. This is a new mod just dropped. A lot of stuff from the original Legacy Conan Exiles is getting ported over. Do note that some of these mods are quite buggy still, but everything is functioning as intended. Okay? If you press escape, you got the grimoire right here. Click on it, you got some buttons. Alright. Then there is, I believe this was V. I forgot the exact normal default keybind, but anyway, I changed it. There is Shift K. Okay. So that opens this. But again, please do make sure you read. There's the Grimoire mod documentation, which I suggest you do actually read, because it's pretty nice. It's got a lot of stuff in here. Alright. And then your keybinds are there as well. and some instructions. Okay? Now I'm gonna quit this because I don't really know how to utilize it just yet. Believe it or not, I'm still kinda new to Conan Exiles. But yeah, that was it for the guide on how to install the collection. That's basically it. When you, you know, open up the game, your screen is gonna be black. Now, keep in mind that depending on your hardware and your SSD, you know, your CPU, your RAM, your SSD, yada yada, this asset load is gonna take a while. So your screen is gonna stay black for a little minute or 2 or 5 or 10. Just give it time, okay? Give it time. And then when you load into... Well, first of all, I would load into a solo playthrough, just to make sure everything functions, okay? Do note that, again, asset load will take a little minute. So maybe go grab some tea, grab a coffee or something, grab yourself a sandwich. Alright? Now I've played through this for a couple of days, kind of like a week or so. I forgot the exact number of days I've been playing this, but it's kinda nice. There are stuff in here you can do, like for example the Shift B menu for Enhanced Armory and Arsenal. You can do this, get your basic feat. Now apparently you can get this somewhere in the game, I don't exactly know where, but go to class, you can go get your stuff in here. I usually just go Blood Reaver, because why the heck not? And then I go Beast Binder as my sub, because again, why the heck not? And then you get these, which I suggest you use. Whoops. Okay, right click them, okay? And then you have your classes. Now, to level up these classes, you will need some stuff, okay? Do I up the volume again? I'm not entirely sure. I believe this game might be a little too loud, but again, I'm not entirely sure. Let me just... Okay, let's just do this. This might help a little bit. Let's just do this. I don't want my microphone to be, you know... I want you guys to actually hear me. Alright, now I'm not doing the nudity thing right now, because YouTube, but... I really hope we don't get to see anything. Because again, I'm doing this for the tuber.
Curse this sandstorm. We were forced to take refuge before the wind scoured the skin from our faces.
Can I forgot how this game works.
Beasts.
None, okay.
Their paws outside the ruins,
okay.
And their howls mingled with the
back to settings. What you're currently seeing is me in windowed full screen. Can you shut up? Alright, let's just give it a little minute or two for this to finish talking. Alright, God, I wish this was, I actually wish this was sheltered. Okay, it is. Alright. We're gonna sit here for a little minute. So we're going back to settings, video. I'm playing in windowed full screen, okay, because I have a 3-screen setup. I cap my FPS at 60 because I don't want to overheat my system randomly. I'm playing in 1440p, basically everything ultra, okay. I do use the LSS, but it's on quality. And I do have FrameGen on, but again... not really something you need. If you turn it off, you're gonna notice it doesn't really matter all that much, okay? I just do it because I like to have my FPS a little bit more stable. Okay? It really doesn't matter much. Not when you can run it. Now, I do believe this is quite heavy, and do keep in mind that I have an RTX 4070 to run this, okay? Now, since I don't have any nudity, I can actually show you guys a little something. First of all, there's this, which if you press V, you can do poses and stuff. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. Also, pressing that gives you the stuff in the escape menu. Customize right here. Okay, you can have your custom presets in here. And then this is where I have my thingy, which I wear. And you can toggle equip set, unequip set like this, alright? So this is basically just my character that I've set up, and I'm kind of just playing with, because I like him. Good fella to play this with. God, just look at how good this looks, man. And it's very, very playable. Now, I don't know how heavy this is in general, but at least on my system, this functions very well. You will be seeing my system specs in the video description as per usual. Now, I have touched a little something which I kind of forgot how to get to, which is why this looks so good. Post-process, there we go. I have lowered the fog modifier by 0.1, okay? Can also do this, but I suggest you keep it because it's kind of nice. Okay, this is how it looks. It's basically kind of just like reshade, which is cool. You can add stuff. I haven't messed with anything else. I just reduced the fog modifier, which is why this looks a whole lot better than default. Believe it or not, the fog is way more intense, and it sometimes makes no sense. Yes. So, what you will be encountering is a whole lot of nonsense across the world. You will be having fun. That's the whole point of this collection. I do plan on making this extremely heavy. This already is very heavy. The reason for that is I'm basically trying to recreate Skyrim in Conan Exiles, alright? By recreate Skyrim, I do not mean, you know, literally. I mean, have a mod collection which is basically kind of like Skyrim. You got a whole lot of nonsense going on everywhere. That is the point. So, what you will be encountering is a whole lot of nonsense, which also includes a whole lot of stuttering every now and then, okay? Just keep that in mind. I'm just doing a little test run in this video. I'm gonna throw some hands with this fella. Okay, he's got daggers, which means he could literally murder me immediately. So let me just start with a kick, and then some punches. Another kick, because you can just do that. And then boom, baby. Boom, yeah. Oh no. Okay. Come on. Boom. There we go. God, I love this combat in this game. It took me a while to get used to it, but it's very nice to actually get used to it. It's quite heavy, meaty, and it feels good once you get used to it. Oof, when you don't get hit and bled out by daggers, it's very nice, actually. Got him. Alright, new clothes. This is what you're looking for, okay? This is class experience for this, alright? And you leveled up the main, you need 50 of those. You need 25 for the secondary, alright? For the sub. Now do keep in mind, you do get increases of, you know, stats. For example, the Blood Reaver gives me a 25% damage boost to two-handed weapons. That means both two-handed sword and the... is it a mallet? I forgot the naming. There's a whole lot of stuff in here. If you press R, in the R radial menu, you get all of this, which includes devious desires and all of that nonsense. This, again, this is a very, very adult collection. And I'm not showing them on purpose because I don't want YouTube to come on me. Not like that. You know what I mean. Alright. What I will let you know right now is that certain areas are extremely heavy, and you will be experiencing some you will be experiencing some massive FPS drops. But what I have played so far in the last week or so is extremely cool. So if you own the game, Do yourselves a favor, install this collection, try it out for yourselves. I'll see you in the next video. This is something I didn't think I would like as much as I do. I have played Conan Exiles, the legacy version, for a couple of hours. I didn't like it very much back then, but this one, not only does it look really good, it also plays kind of nice, considering we have 160 some mods. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed it.